Is that William? Hi there.
It's right under
He said, don't go left. Whatever you do.
And we made it to
Living off the boat.
Well, that's good. So you're enjoying it.
They thought that would be
Safe.
safe.
You look really familiar to me. You guys are together.
Live from New York. It's Saturday night
live.
dead.
Even though it's Sunday afternoon.
Sunday. Everybody's here at Jackie's party.
How did you meet Jackie?
Through psychodrama. What a shock. She was my therapist a long, long time ago.
In a conference in Tel Aviv.
In a Chinese restaurant in Tel Aviv.
Is that true? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Whoa, whoa.
So how did you meet Jackie?
She's my grandmother.
What's your most memorable moment about Jackie?
Most memorable moment? Probably the time that we went scuba diving in the Bahamas. It was like an incredible experience.
The most memorable moment was when we were scuba diving in Thailand, and the dive master on the boat before our dive was telling us about this triggerfish, and we were probably halfway through the dive, and I hear a scream underwater, which is very not normal. And it was Jackie who was being chased by a triggerfish because she swam over its territory code.
Clearly, I didn't know what I was entering that triggerfish's territory.
So, most memorable moment?
Of what? I can't remember anything before
With
5
Jackie.
minutes ago.
Oh, want to say something about Jackie? Take it out of your pocketbook.
No, I gave it to her already.
Where is it?
I wrote on August
Where is it? We
9
forgot what we
I was
wrote.
supposed-
Wherever we were, Jackie was there. And we're going to call the police. Can you hurry up because I have to go to the bathroom?
Probably the most memorable moments of Jackie was when we actually first met, because we met in a mental hospital, a place called St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington, D.C., which is a federal psychiatric hospital in 1971. And Jackie had a very special presence about her in a way when she worked with the clients and when she was available to them doing psychodrama.
I guess it's a collection of moments, and that is that she's always on a hunt. She's on the hunt for a certain spirituality that I think makes her special.
My most memorable moment with Jackie was the night my grandson was born. She came to the hospital and we waited for hours and hours, and we had just about given up hope that he was going to be born that night, and Jackie was just about to go home, and we were just about to go home too, when we got a quick call that Logan was just being born.
I knew Jackie initially through psychodrama training. And I was in the longest training group in the history of the world. We were known as the chronic group. We didn't know how to end. In the first couple of years, we were all just learning about stuff. And then I watched Jackie work with people that I wanted to throttle. And I had no tolerance for. And somehow her grace and courage in taking them to places that I didn't have the capacity for. And then to watch her do it over and over and over, it was like, oh, this isn't about technique. This is about being a person who knows how to be in that space.
One of my most memorable moments, because it's most recent, we were at a retreat in Vallecitos. We were driving from Santa Fe to way, way, way up in the mountains. I was the driver, she was the navigator. We're driving, it was a 1-hour drive from our hotel to the retreat. She says, make a left on 111. We made a left on 111. Says, make another left. We make another left. We are 7 hours away from where we're supposed to be. We got so lost, and we're on this really dirt road with big mud in the middle of the roads, and we get stuck. Oh my God! And I say, Jackie, you know I have a neck issue. I can't get out and push this car. And she goes, I'll do it. So she gets out and she pushes that car. Oh my God! And we get out of the mud.
I have a memorable moment. I don't know where we were. It was a psychodrama conference. I didn't really know Jackie ever. I'd never met her before then at this conference. And I had brought my tennis racket. And she also had brought her tennis racket. And at one point she said, would you like to play tennis? And I was like, you know, the psychodrama teacher wants to play tennis with me. But we go down to the tennis court and it was like a Zen experience. We were so evenly matched that literally, this is true, you could see the ball moving as it went between us. It was such an exciting day that we decided to play tennis once a week from that point forward, and I think we did for maybe about 10 to 12 years.
If Jackie were a fruit, what fruit would she be?
A juicy peach.
My first thought was an eggplant.
She would be a peach.
I guess okra?
Kumquat.
And why a juicy peach?
Because she is warm.
Color and skin, and there's something just
Tanginous.
very attractive about the shape and everything about it.
And sweet.
And then the surprise of when you open the fruit.
And she's fuzzy.
And luscious.
Right? Well, you have 3 or 4 that we.
Yeah.
The one you always hear.
I got all the multicolors.
Oh, the mechanics as well.
It's amazing to be 75 and be surrounded by people that I have known for over 30 years or their entire life. So we know now from science that the brain has plasticity. I could have told you that from my direct experience, which is that I have been able to transform my sorrows into joys because of the way that each of you has seen me and interacted with me. And I am forever grateful for the moments that are so wonderful to remember. So special thanks to my husband.
That'd be me. In case people are not clear.
Jay has been helping me to open to what a true benefactor is. And all of you, in truth, are my benefactors.
So we've received, and we have many different gifts.
Okay, right behind you.
So we weren't sure if you want to spin and pick, or...
Pick a card, any card.
Which one? So that's the gift of love.
Well, that love is in the house. Go ahead.
and this was, at the end of the day, what has always mattered most, and what always will, your freely given love and acceptance.
A never-ending well of radiant eyes, warm smiles, and soul-satisfying embraces.
I wrote you some haikus. One of the things I've received from you, adventure. We stuck in the mud, giving me your heart, you push onto our retreat.
And I've learned so much from you, and I don't know how to express my appreciation in words. But I love you, and I'm so happy you're a part of my life.
I was actually writing this morning. I was thinking about something recently. So during the 4th of July, we discussed one of your Buddhist meditations and this sort of vision that you had. And I won't go into too much detail, but I found it incredibly fitting because you were talking about this sense of sort of sensitivity and exposure and emotion. And the way I see you, you have a really sensitive approach to the world and learning, and just this tremendous creativity and curiosity and willingness to be both a student and a teacher at the same time, which it's really hard to describe because it's such a rare trait in people.
I'm not going to give a speech. I'm just going to give my heart and my love, which I'll continue to do, and feel all the love on the roof.
If Jackie were a superhero, which superhero would she be and why?
Well, definitely Wonder Woman.
Mighty Mouse. Here she comes.
Next
to
time
save
I'll
the
get about 2
day.
inches more.
Maybe Storm from X-Men.
And why?
Something more cerebral.
I would choose Flexi Girl from The Incredibles.
Wonder Woman!
And does Jackie have any silly quirks or pet peeves?
Yes. when we go to eat and she finds something on the menu.
I'm right along with that. You don't. That's it.
It was hysterical. So let's say it's, pasta with chicken. So then she would ask, yeah, but just leave the pasta, and instead of a chicken, could it be fish?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
the waiter said, yeah, I could do it, but why would I?
Yeah.
What's one fun fact about Jackie?
Jackie was a stewardess on Pan Am.
Can I have your attention, please? Thanks so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate everyone being so patient with us. As a celebration for Jackie, we've made chocolate flourless torts with a chocolate ganache and a sprinkle of hibiscus flower and cranberry sugar on top. Please enjoy. And on that note, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackie. Happy birthday to you.
If Jackie were to be a hairstyle, what hairstyle would she be?
Oh, she'd be the bop.
The bop.
Yeah. Remember the bop?
Oh.
Yeah, the bop.
Oh, I think a wild fro, just wild loose.
Your own question.
Afro.
You'd have that Pan Am flip. That kind of says, I've been around the world, I know what I'm doing, and you can look but don't touch.